Well, good morning or good afternoon, ETEC1s. Hope you're having a good day here. And we're going to do our introductory notes on types of energy sources. This is in assignment number 2, at least for this semester, or this unit. Types of energy sources. Maybe I should write that so it doesn't look like sorries. Okay, and we're going to do Roman, and also in conjunction with this activity, I'm just giving a bare minimum notes today. Then the students, we're going to be working in these secondary energy info books, and I'll put a link on the website so that you can have access to that as well, so that everybody has those. So, Roman numeral 1. Let's, wait a minute. No, I'm going to do this in red. Red, I think, is appropriate for, okay, no, not red yet. I'm going to do it in purple. Here we go. Major energy divisions. There we go. Major energy divisions. So if I had to ask you to break energy in half, what 2 ways do you think you could come up with to, what are the 2 types? And this is, we're talking here about energy sources here, okay? We're not, so what are the 2 major energy sources that we have? Any ideas out there? Go ahead and mull that over for a split second. Nobody can think of a single energy source? Hydroelectric. Okay, there's, hydroelectric is one form of energy. Okay, there's solar. Wind. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to write these down. So somebody said solar. I heard wind. I heard hydro. Is that on there so that we can see it? Hydro. Okay, what else? Hydroelectric. Anybody else? Any ideas? Is that the only 3 sources of energy we use? Yeah? Wait, what did you say? I think I heard something I liked back there. Fire. And when we use fire, what are the sources we get that fire from? What did you say over here? Okay, fossil fuels. Well, if you light up your fireplace, are you burning fossil fuels necessarily, though? Gas would be part of fossil fuels there. Okay, we got wood. Coal is a fossil fuel. Charcoal is wood. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we got some ideas there. So, we've labeled quite a few of them there, and if we were to classify these into 2 different groups, well, the main one is going to be, now I'm going to do this one in red, because we get a lot of power from it, but we also get a lot of pollution from it. This is going to be non-renewable. Renewable. I hope that's A-B-L-E. Spellers, help me out. Is it I-B-L-E, renewable? Renewable, I-B-L. Yeah. I think it's A-B-L. Now, non-renewable is, you cannot be replaced, these energy sources cannot be replaced on Earth in our lifetimes, or even our lifetimes times a million. So they cannot be replaced in our lifetimes. Once we use them, they're gone. And I'm even going to put times, okay, I'll say it, I'll be bold, times a million. In a million lifetimes, we probably still could not replace those. I'll see, a lifetime is averagely now about, 65, maybe 70 years now, so 70 million years. A lot of this stuff, it takes about that time to make. Now, what's the other type? If we have non-renewable, what would the other one? Oh, wait, now let me, this little list we made over here, and I like that, I heard that, that was renewable. Of these over here that we listed, I'm going to circle which one of those are non-renewable. Is solar renewable or non-renewable? For us, it's renewable. How about fire? Okay, fire, fossil fuels. Those are non-renewable. Once we burn up those, it takes hundreds of millions of years to do that. How about coal? Non-renewable in our lifetimes or times a million. How about wood? That's renewable. I can do that in green there, so renewable. Solar, did we say it was? We said it was. I can do that in green. How about wind? That's renewable. How about hydroelectric?
It's non-renewable because water is non-renewable.
Well, it's classified as renewable. However, if there's a drought, which we've been going through for the last 6 years here in California, 7 years, we're getting to the point where our reservoirs are almost empty and then it's not renewable. But so it's classified as renewable there. So that's going to be part B here. Renewable. So, and renewable means it can be reused each year or it's replaceable. Can be reused or replaced each year. Now with things like climate change working on us, changing the weather patterns, some things, California, we're caught in this drought. Hopefully this El Nino event that's coming, which is a warming of the Pacific, which may tend to bring more water to us, can break that cycle on there. But we'll see. So what you're going to do today, I'm going to zoom out here now a little bit more. So I'm going to have you use your energy book. So use the energy book. Use the energy book to assign biomass. Now in the table of contents, it'll have a listing of all these different types. I think I'm assuming they're alphabetical. Biomass through wind. So I'm going to have you in your groups, your notes here, make some type of division. I'm going to do, what did I do? I'm going to do circles. You can do something else here to represent. Let's get these classified. So go through there. So this is going to be the non-renewable. Yes, you have a question.
Yeah, can food be considered?
Can what? Food? Food can be. In fact, that's probably going to be the first one you're going to be working with, because a lot of times food or even leftover food can be put into a biodigester and bacteria get it, and then it makes things that can be used as fuel. So that's one of the first ones you'll do. So non-renewable here, the other half, and you can divide this however you like. This is going to be renewable. So what I'd like you to do is, in the energy guide book, to start with, when you look in the table of contents, if you'd open up to page 3, starting here with, there's some introduction stuff, but here's biomass, and they're going to go through and talk about all of these major types of sources of energy. And I'd like you and your table to go through biomass through wind, and I want you to write those in the appropriate area, whether they're renewable or non-renewable. And then there's a second part too. I want you, after you write those in, you and your partners, I want you to put a 1 or 2 word description of that type of power. Now, you're already going to classify them as non-renewable or renewable, so you don't need to do that. But so for whatever one you get, for solar, 1 or 2 words that are going to explain what that is. So with that, I will, let me put here, include, you can go ahead and get started on that, include a 1 or 2 word description. And you artists, make it artistic and beautiful. Yeah. 1 or 2 word DESCRIPT, description. Okay, so there we go. So I'll give you some time to do that. And shutting down, hopefully I can find the right button to stop. That's always the hard part. Yeah, no, it's still going. Come on, push the right button. Okay, help! I'm running. Okay.